tone. Please record your message.
At one point in my life, I was so focused on surviving that I lost sight of what I loved. All the things that made me feel alive, I let them fade into the background. I learned quickly that when a creative person doesn't create, it just internalizes. You begin creating inside your mind. You start creating comparison, comparing yourself to someone else's day 50 to your day 0. You start creating fear of what others think of you, fear that you'll never get anywhere, so you hide and you make yourself small. You start to create defeat, that nothing you do is good enough and that there's no point in trying because everyone else is doing it better. So you don't try, and you choose comfort over courage. And that is the mindset that I have personally been struggling with these last few years. I've been consuming so much media, seeing others do what I have always dreamed of doing, but all I had the energy for was waking up, going to work, and going to sleep. But one day, something shifted. I realized that I've been letting fear dictate my choices, and I realized that real growth only happens when we step out of our comfort zones. The fear never went away, but I moved forward anyway, because everything that I was going to become was waiting for me on the other side. My goal this year for 2026 is to make 2 songs each month for the rest of the year. I feel like I always have so many ideas, but not enough time or energy to create. There have just been so many distractions in my life, so I feel like making this video will ultimately hold me accountable. So let's get to work. Alright, let's get right into this. So this is my routine that I do every single day right before I go to work. I want y'all to know that I do not willingly choose to wake up at 9 in the morning, but I wake up at 9 in the morning. I love to sleep, but my body just does what it wants. Regardless, I get more work done this way, so it works out. When I first wake up, I start off by playing the guitar, just getting the creative juices flowing. Mainly warming up my voice, warming up my brain, so I can just step into that flow state and release that creative energy. The guitar is actually the first instrument that I have ever learned. It's kind of like the root of my sound, and normally I just go back to it whenever I want to create. I'll just start off by playing the guitar. Love when you do your hair, looking pretty and you going away. Love when you do your hair, looking pretty and what you wear. Love when you do your hair, and you going away. Love when you do your hair, looking pretty and you dressed in a frame. Oh, when we ride in the city, cruising down the streets. When we ride, baby, do you feel the breeze? See the light shine so bright in your eyes. Can't control myself, it's all really fine. Normally on the days that I work, I'm either mixing vocals or I'm mixing a beat that I'm currently working on. It's more efficient for me to create full songs on my days off, and then I'll make small touch-ups and adjustments on the days that I work, like throughout the week. And here is a snippet of what I was working on this morning. Please ignore my cringe arm movements. I was just really feeling the beat that I made. So here it is. While I was listening to that beat, a melody came to my head that I just had to record. When it comes to making songs, the melody will always come to me first before the lyrics do. Usually it starts with a singular word or a group of random words that I think will sound good together. And then I'll just start humming gibberish and enunciate phrases that I think will fit. Don't say for me, don't say for me. Got the self on yourself, all you pray for, all you pray for. Got the self on yourself, on yourself, on yourself, and self on yourself, yeah. Once I get the melody down, I then find the right notes to make a foundation for the song itself. The lyrics will come to me after I create a full layout of the beat. The last thing I did this morning was finalize and touch up a song that I've been working on. A song that I just released this month. Around 12, I'll start getting ready for work. And at my job, we're trained to be everything at once. Cashiering, stocking, shopping. My body stays in motion even when it's exhausted. I push past the limits because I have to. You do what you need to do to survive. And there's nothing wrong with having a 9-to-5 at all. Because I'm really grateful for this job. It keeps me afloat, I'm able to pay all my bills on time, and most importantly, it gives me the opportunity to fund my music. I get off of work around 9, I'll eat dinner and work on some more music. Now to fully balance everything, I'm hanging out with the fam, spending quality time, and watching Kay's favorite show, Grey's Anatomy. This is what my life looks like almost every day that I'm working. Since I worked the closing shift, it took me a while to find a good routine that wasn't detrimental to not only my body, but my mental health. But honestly, ever since I began this routine, I feel like I live with purpose now. I feel more productive, I see my growth, and my mind feels lighter because I can see the world that I'm building, layer by layer. Now that you guys have seen my workday routine, it's time to see what I do on my off days. Let's get into it. But let's be real for a second. Working 5 days a week with only 2 days off does not leave any time to breathe or create. Rest becomes a luxury. And there are some days where balance starts to feel impossible. And I know the creatives feel it very deeply. But honestly, I'm choosing to overcome it in the best way that I can. Because when you're building something greater than yourself, you will make time. You will make the changes that align with your dream. And it's all about taking those necessary steps one day at a time. What's up, everyone? I'm making some lunch right now, and then I'm gonna go work on some music. There it is. I normally have 2 days off in a row, so the first day will only be for creating, and the next day is for doing touch-ups, resting, and hanging out with my friends. I usually take the entire day to work on one song, mixing it, recording it, ultimately trying to make it into a full and complete track. Today, I'm working on a song called Orion. It's actually from a sample that I made and flipped it, originally sounding like this. And it ended up like... The next day, it was fully put together, and I was just touching up certain spots, adjusting the volumes, and ultimately blending the song. Now, we gotta have work-life balance. Breaks are good, Breaks are necessary. If you're stressed, take a step back, come back to it later. Great art comes from intention, not just completion. If you're only making it to get it done, it won't feel the same. This whole month has honestly been so mind-opening. I'm learning that the more I create, the more it feels right. And then the moment I pick up the camera, the moment I work on a beat, the moment I release a song, I feel alive. Do what you were meant to do. Do the thing that you were born to do. Don't allow anything to hold you back from who you're meant to become. Not even fear, not even doubt, not even defeat, not even comparison. You just need to get up and do it. It's your purpose. It's yours. Not mine, not hers, not his. It's yours. Thank you so much for watching this video. It means everything to me. Please like, subscribe, share this with your friends. Go make music. Create your art. They haven't seen you yet, but they will.